Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Mimi's Makeup. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make this amazing cover up. It's so beautiful and at the same time, it's super easy, especially for beginners. If you don't know anything about crochet, this is for you. So this is so valuable and you're gonna enjoy doing it. And this one, when you change the yarn, the color of the yarn, it will change the whole look. So this one is for a cover up for the bikini or the bikini on the beach on the summertime, as we're going to the summer very soon. Enjoy the moments on the sea, so this will be the perfect project for you. So if you want to know how to make this amazing, very simple, easy doing crochet cover up, bring your yarn, bring your hook, and let's jump into the video. Hi everyone, so let's start our tutorial. And as you can see, this is the yarn I'm gonna use in this video. It's Alice Neva, it's the fine one. So let's get started. So this is the tail of my yarn, or the beginning of my yarn. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna make a slip knot to start my work, just as you can see here, and make everything prepared and make it tight to my loop or to my hook, and hold everything in position. And I'm gonna use a 4.5mm hook with this yarn. It's a little bit wide because I don't wanna like my work to be so tight, so this is perfect with this yarn. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna chain 203 chains. So take your time and change your chains. Of course you can increase or decrease, but for me 203 was perfect for the length of my cover up, so that's what I'm gonna do. As you can see, I have all my chains, so beautiful. And now what I'm gonna do, hold my yarn, and the last two chains actually was so tight, so I'm gonna actually take them off and repeat them again. So take one and the second one, and I'm gonna make another two, which is still I have 203 chains. Okay, so I'm gonna skip the first one, and in the next one I'm gonna make a single crochet. That will be the start of this row. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chain 5, and then I'm gonna skip 3 chains from the basic chain, and in the fourth one I'm gonna make a single crochet. And I'm taking 2 loops from my chain because this will help to make everything put together, and one loop will be so wide, I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna take 2 loops. And again I'm gonna chain another 5, and I'm gonna skip 3 chains, 1 2 3, and in the fourth one I'm gonna go and make another single crochet. So basically this is the work of this row, the first row. We're gonna make a single crochet at the beginning, and then chain 5, and then make a single crochet after skipping 3 chains. We're gonna make it in the fourth chain. So again 5 chains, and then skip 3, and in the fourth one I'm gonna make a single crochet. Again I'm gonna make another 5 and skip 3 chains, and in the fourth one I'm gonna go and make another single crochet. And as you can see, this is the first row, looks a little bit weird, like having these small holes, so that's normal. The work will begin to be more obvious as we work more rows. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna finish the same way until I reach the end of my chains, my 203 chains. So I'm gonna see you at the end. Okay guys, we are almost at the end of the first row. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna chain 5 to finish the last step. And after finishing chaining 5, I'm gonna skip 3 chains, and on the fourth one I'm gonna make my single crochet. Actually it wasn't the last one, I still have 1 chain left, but that's okay. When you have 1 or 2 chains at the end, it's okay, just grab it like this and just like it's not there. And as you can see, this is the first row. It looks a little bit weird, but as we go it will become more obvious. So for the second row I'm gonna chain 5, and I'm gonna flip my work or turn my work just like that. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go inside that space or inside that hole and make my single crochet. So I'm not gonna skipping any chains now, I'm gonna just go inside the space. And as you can see, I have a small hole at the beginning, and again I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna chain 5 and go to the next hole just like that, or next space, and make a single crochet. And this is basically the work of that second row. I'm gonna chain 5 and go to the next space and make a single crochet inside that space. You don't have to go inside any chains, you just go inside a space and the work will adjust itself as we go. As you can see, the beginner have 2 rows of holes or spaces. That's the work. So keep doing that, chain 5 and go to the next space and make a single crochet inside of it. And here we go. So as you can see, now I begin to have a little bit of shape of my work. It's not that obvious yet, but that's the basic. So as you can see, it looks a little bit like so tight to each other, but as we go and complete that cover up, it will be so beautiful. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish to the end of this row and coming back. Okay, we are almost there, finishing the second row, and as you can see, I'm making 5 chains, and on the last space I'm gonna make my single crochet inside a space. So I'm almost there. So what I'm gonna do, this is the only thing that is different from this row and the rest of the work. I'm gonna chain 5, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna single crochet in the first single crochet I made at the beginning of the first row. Do you remember that? So as you can see, I'm going in and make a single crochet above that single crochet. So this is the only difference between these 2 rows and the rest of the work. And as you can see, it looks a little bit like going outwards, but it's not. Believe me, if you keep working like that and keep the pattern, it will look so beautiful and a very good rectangular. So keep going for another 2 rows and you're gonna see by yourself. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna chain 5 to go to the 3rd row. After that, I'm gonna turn my work or flip my work and go inside that space as usual, as I did before on the beginning of the 2nd row, and make a single crochet. As you can see, again, I began to have my little hole or little space at the beginning of the row, just like the one I have at the beginning of the 2nd row. So basically, at the beginning of each row, you will have this little space because you have 5 single crochet, 5 chains in a very small space. And then I'm gonna chain 5 and then go to the next space and make a single crochet, and I'm gonna continue my pattern. This is the basic pattern for all the cover up, chain 5 and single crochet inside a space, except for that first 2 rows. It's just a little bit of difference to build our cover up, but after that the pattern is still stays the same. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna continue the whole row until I reach the end of this 3rd row to show you what we're gonna do. And this small hole, this is the difference and from the 1st row, of course, and then the rest of our work. Okay, we're almost there, finishing the 3rd row, and now I'm gonna chain 5 and go to the last big space on the row and make single crochet. And I'm almost there. As you can see, I have this small little space at the beginning of the 2nd row. Do you remember it? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chain 5 as usual, and then go to this small space and again do a single crochet inside of it. I'm not gonna do anything fancy, just the same thing, but with that will help to end my my row in a very straight line to the sides. But as you can see, the pattern begin to be a little bit obvious, but as we work will be more obvious, and the sides begin to have like a very parallel ending, as you can see at the beginning. So as we work, it will be more obvious, and I will have my beautiful rectangle as I keep working. So if you keep the same pattern and keep working like that, it will be more obvious as you go. And as you can see, everything will be more obvious, and these openings will be really wide after we finish our cover up. So now I'm gonna go to the 4th row to show you the beginning. Actually, it's the same beginning at the 2nd and 3rd row, but just for make sure as you keep going, because this is a really big cover up. So I really want to make sure that you have everything right. As you can see, I chain 5 and turn my work, flip my work, and again I'm gonna go inside that first space and make a single crochet inside of it, and I start my my row with a very like the small space. And again, I'm gonna chain 5 and continue working, doing single crochet inside a space, and I'm gonna end the row with a big space. So each row will start with a small space and will end with a big space. Okay, that's how you know you're working on the right track or the right pattern. So keep doing that until you finish this row and until you finish your cover up. For me, I can't remember how many rows, but you work as you want. because this will be the width of your cover up, but for me I just make sure it will cover my body like twice, so it's nice and convenient for me. So keep working until you have a nice size, and we're coming back. Okay guys, as you can see, this is my cover up after I finished all the rows that I wanna crochet. As you can see, it looks so beautiful. Of course, still a little bit like tight because it's on the table, but as you begin to wear it, it becomes so fluffy and beautiful. So this is my beginning. As you can see, I have like a lot of rows. Actually, this work took about 2 skeins, like, or a skein and a half from yarn, but we count it as 2 skeins, of course. This is convenient for me, like cover my body twice, so it's perfect. You can work more rows, less rows, as you want. So let's finish our work, and this will be a little bit of trick in that. So we continue working all that with 4.5mm hook. Now I'm gonna go to 3.5mm hook to make everything like fine and looks beautiful in the finishing. And I'm gonna tell you now why I changed my hook and why I changed my pattern a little bit. So everything is set and perfect, and I'm ready to work. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chain 2 and go inside the first space and make a single crochet. Next, it's time to go to the next space, of course. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chain 3, not 5. We used to chain 5 for the whole cover up, but now I'm gonna chain 3 only and make a single crochet inside the space. And again, I'm gonna chain 3 and go to the next space and make another single crochet. And I'm gonna continue the whole row just like that. Chain 3 and go to the next space and make a single crochet, not 5. Why I change my crochet hook and why I just do 3 chains, not 5? Because as you remember at the beginning, that chain, the basic chain that we made, we skipped 3 chains and then we work on the 4th one to make our 5 chains, right? So what we need now to make the same pattern at the beginning, so we're gonna have the same length on the both sides, because if we continue working like 5 chains with the 4.5mm hook, it will be so wide at one end and really nice and tight at the other end, and it will not look so good. So as you can see, the work began to become tighter on the last row and hold everything together. You can try by yourself, but this is a trick that I discovered, and it's so convenient and so beautiful, make everything look so amazing. And as you can see, the start chain, it's just like the last row. So when we finish this row, I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look like at the end. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna repeat the same thing, chain 3 and single crochet in a space. And this is a very good trick to make everything and to make everything good and make it a very nice rectangular. You don't have one end, one length is nice and beautiful and the other end was so long. It will not look good when you wear it. Okay guys, we're almost there, so I'm just 2 steps away from finishing this row. And again, I'm chaining 3 and single crochet inside a space, and I am at the last space, a small space, and again I'm gonna make a single crochet in that last space, and we're done. This is the last row. We're not gonna work anything after that. What we need now to like cut the yarn and fasten off, but because I didn't have scissors like beside me, so I just did that and covered, like fasten off my work. And now we are finished. We finished our cover up, guys. That's it. And as you can see, the last row makes everything looks perfect just at the beginning. And now I'm gonna show you the difference and how this small trick make a big difference. You can try it by yourself, but it really makes everything looks beautiful, and it makes the two the beginning and the ending the same length, so when you wear it, it will look so beautiful, like a very good perfect rectangular when you wear it. As you can see, it's almost the same length, which is the point of doing this trick, changing the hook size and reducing the number of the chains. If you didn't, it will be twice as long. The ending will be twice as long at the beginning. It will not look good when you wear it. So this is the scarf, and I really love enjoying doing it, and I really hope you enjoyed it as well. As you can see, it looks so beautiful, and when you wear it, it's so fluffy and so amazing. I really hope you like it as I did. And this is it, guys. I really hope you like this video and it was helpful for you and you enjoying doing it. It was so easy, especially for beginners. It's so simple project, but in the same time looks so beautiful when you wear it, and I really liked and enjoyed doing it. So this is for this video, and of course, as usual, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share the video with your friends if you like it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. These links will be in the description box down below, and don't forget to hit the bell button so you have a notification every time I upload a new video on my channel. And I'm gonna see you soon in my next video. I love you so much. Bye.